of 2%. But of course, kicking it off today with a new addition to the ASX, Australian tech firm Calix, floating at 11 a.m. today and already soaring right now it's sitting up about 23% at 65 cents. Joining us now to talk about the IPO and his company's forward plans, Phil Hodgson, CEO and MD of Calix, joins us live. Always love a new listing onto the ASX and sort of getting the lowdown on it. Phil, a great day for you so far. You must be pretty pleased.
Yes, very pleased today. We're up, as you said, nearly 23%. We've had Shaw's and Foster's joint lead managers working on this with us, and we've had some great institutional support.
So can you just tell us a bit about what Calix does for viewers who don't follow the business? I know obviously wastewater management, you own input, proprietary technology. Just expand a bit for our viewers.
Yeah, sure. Well, we have a mine in South Australia where we mine a mineral called magnesite. We have a proprietary technology that converts that into some of the products we sell, into wastewater treatment, asset protection, aquaculture and crop protection.
So what makes you unique in the Australian market? Because are there many competitors that do what you do?
No one has the technology we have. What's interesting about the technology is it can produce a very, very highly reactive product, and that's differentiating us from our competitors.
I know you've got a bunch of customers in Australia, and you've been toying with an ASX listing for a while. Why now? Why the timing of it?
We've spent a bit of time getting the business right, playpenning it, if you like, in Australia. We figured now is the time to take it to the US and to take it to Europe. And so really the IPO is about accelerating the growth of the company. So
in terms of, just talk us through the priority list, because Southeast Asia I know is sort of top of your list in terms of expansion.
So certainly Southeast Asia, our aquaculture product is our target there.
Yep.
And 88% of the world's aquaculture is done in Southeast Asia. And so that's one of them. But with the sewer and dosing, US and Europe are important markets for us. And of course globally, the crop protection product's going to be an important one for us too.
Do you have a timeline of how your wish list of how you'd like it to pan out?
Yeah, well, of course we wish it to happen as soon as possible. But over time, really this IPO is about setting the company up over the course of the next 2 years to enter those markets and do as well as we can there. So
is it somewhat organic growth from here that you're looking forward for the next sort of 5 years? Is it about just expanding globally and expanding your customer base here at home?
Correct. Certainly with the products in market, that's what it's about. But there's also a little bit of the IPO money that's going into some product development. One of the technologies that we're developing is in advanced battery materials.
Yep.
So this very same process that we use with our mineral, if we take a different feedstock, we can start to look at some advanced battery materials, for example. And some of the capital that we're doing is going into building a new plant at Bacchus Marsh to do that.
So how important is patented technology for you, and where do you stand with that process at the moment?
Very important. It's the core of the company,
yep.
is the technology. And so we maintain a global patent, a number of global patents to cover the technology and its applications.
In terms of the business, it's cash positive business, I know, but when do you expect to turn a profit for your investors wanting to know, I guess, the future timeline?
We're into growth at the moment, so we're reinvesting every bit of cash we can. Obviously, this has helped us to get overseas as quickly as we can. Over time, we'll develop a profit, but at the moment, the focus is on growth.
All right. Well, the company's up about 23%, as we mentioned, 65 cents right now. Phil, really appreciate your time on the program to take us through that. And we'll keep an eye on it, how it tracks for the rest of the session. Phil Hodgson there, CEO and MD of Calix, and a stellar session for them so far. Been online, I think, just over an hour and up 23%. As I mentioned, that's about 12 cents higher than listing. Let's now move on from that for the moment, because the broader market up about 0.3%. Get across